I was thinking when I was prepping for today's episode, I just kept hearing the phrase, together we go far.
Yeah.
And that feels really true because it was true. Des and I both had thought of doing a solo podcast on our own, and neither one of us did it. Partially, I'll speak for me. Part of it was because I was scared. It felt overwhelming, and it was daunting to think about doing it. I wanted to, and I also didn't have the wherewithal to actually pull the trigger for myself. But a few weeks ago, I recorded my solo episode because Des was unavailable one day, and I was like, okay, I'll record an episode to keep the continuity. And when it came out, I was thinking to myself, there probably would have been a point where that would have just felt too scary. And get the strength that we've been able to draw from one another.
Mhm.
I felt this sense of satisfaction again of like, oh, wow, look how far we've come. I feel confident to do something now that I would have dreamed about in the past, but realistically probably not done. And
Yes.
now I see the collaboration and the permission we've given one another. And even I would say the co-regulation we've been able to offer to one another at times.
For sure.
And it's like,
Yes,
oh,
girl.
there's been times I'm like, oh, Des is really grounded right now. I'm feeling a little all over the place. I'm going to pull on, like, there literally are times where I'm like, I'm going to pull on her
Yes.
right now in this moment, and probably vice versa. There's this expanded capacity as we collaborate, because I look back now, if I had known the amount of work that would have gone into this podcast, I couldn't have done it by myself without
Yes.
help. But because we've been able to do it together and share the load, there's something about not having to do hard things by yourself
Mm-hmm.
that feels very, I would say, redemptive as well. I've learned to do hard things by myself in the past. I actually had a belief that told me if I want it, I have to do it by myself because nobody else is going to help me.
Right.
But this has gotten to be something that I've wanted that I haven't had to do by myself. And it's meant that together we've been able to go further than what I would have been able to create had I had to create it on my own.
Yes. And I think that for someone like me, I tend to be a visionary. The gift of both having vision and then being able to hold on to that vision for this podcast space separately, but also hearing you articulate your own vision and the way you're holding it, it has felt like such a redemptive gift for me.
Mm.
I don't know if I've ever told you that, but I think that
No, I don't think you have.
no, when we consider our next step and we really are like, what are we going to do? We have to grow the team, or what is our next step? We kind of, I call it a come to Jesus moment. Like we were at a holy sacred threshold. I think that those moments, because I had you and because I wasn't doing this alone, there was something so much richer and more complex and more deep. There was so much more longevity. There was more in us doing and considering it together than I think I would have if I had gotten to that threshold alone. I may have chosen a different thing because, like you said, there's certain limits inside of one person. But if you have two people, those limits are expanded upon. Like I was going to say doubled, but I would even say maybe tripled or quadrupled. Or I remember even as we were dreaming for the season ahead, hearing vision of other people who might join us, that has given me fresh life.
Yes.
Inside of this. I think that's why I do a lot of group things, because it feels like there's something special there that we just can't get to alone.
Yeah.
There's a gift to it.
It's that synergistic effect. It's like, I was thinking of that verse in the Bible that says 1 puts 1,000 to flight, but 2 put 10,000 to flight.
Yes.
And it's that 1 + 1 = 100 feeling. And it is an experience. It's something. Maybe I won't understand until I get to heaven. I don't know how it works, but there's something that unlocks when people come together with like one heart, one mind, like a joint focus and a joint intention. There really is a chemistry that just starts to unlock. And then if you start pulling other people into the space that feel drawn or feel aligned, then
Yes.
I feel like as we've gone along, my own gifts get to shine in a different way because I'm not
Yes.
having to carry all the things myself. And yeah, I think you're saying the same thing.
Yeah. And I think that that's one of the redemptive places. If you don't have to do everything by yourself, then what you do can be very authentically, wholeheartedly you. And that's very freeing.